Hi, I'm Dim. Poxel.io. On the surface, it might look like your everyday arsenal. Pixel Gun 3D, Crunker, Team Fortress 2, Counter-Strike, Unipop, ripoff, but it's actually really good. The movement is oof, wah, rah, chef's kiss. You start the game having a wonderful time shooting people. It's like you're at school again, at your Chromebook, playing games. The gameplay is fun, it's simple, it's a good time. But wait, there's a dash. That's pretty cool. I mean, I guess it kind of makes you like super fast for a second, though. I mean, come on, that's like the most basic dash ever. Whoa, you can hold down spacebar to B-hop. Oh, there's strafing too? Okay. I wonder what else there is. Holy shit, bro is flying. Bro is under the map. Oh my god. What the fuck? No. The last down low. The movement's stupid. Let's learn it. Before we start, I'm going to put my keyboard inputs on the screen so it's really easy to understand. You can literally see every input I'm doing. You can pause and you can go slower if you'd like. Before we start, we're gonna go into our settings. Alright, we're gonna go to info and extra. Never mind, not info and extra. We're gonna go to general. That is also wrong. Do not go to general. Do not go to general. We're going to go to gameplay. Once you're in gameplay, scroll down. So you see show movement speed text. Turn that on. Now you can see your velocity magnitude, which is just your speed. All right, you see that? Where's your running? We are now at a max speed of 8 while running, but we want to go even faster. I will teach you how to go faster. Running. This is the easiest. You just press shift. The heavier your gun, the slower you go. So your knife is the fastest, popping up at 8 speed. B-hopping is really easy. You just hold down shift, hold down the direction key you want, and hold down space. Now you're B-hopping. Strafing is going to be holding down your space. There's a car outside. Airstrafing is going to be the same as B-hopping, except you're going to be doing it in a circle like this. And you're going to switch directions every now and then. I can slow down the movement keys for you, but it is just pressing your movement keys in a circle. To get a really fast B-hop, you're going to combine it with airstrafing. So, gonna want to turn your camera at the same time as you pressing the direction key. So if I'm gonna go left, I'm going to turn my camera while turning left. If I want to do the opposite, I'm gonna go right with my D key and turn my mouse right at the same time. So we're gonna be doing this in the air. So it's gonna look something like this. This is how you dash. Press Q or X. Q is better, it's right there. Dash extending is really easy. All you're gonna do is dash, and then you're gonna look down at the ground while you're dashing, and then you're just gonna left click with literally anything in your inventory. And then it's going to extend the momentum of your dash into your next B-hop, like this. This is gonna be a normal dash into B-hop, and then this is the dash extended one. The cool thing about dash extends is you can actually use it on jump pads like this, because usually when you go on a jump pad, you actually lose all your speed. It's a bummer. Even when you dash, you go absolutely nowhere. But if you do a dash extend, you can go flying. That's another tech that I just accidentally did, but this is what a normal dash extend looks like. This is the dash extend working on literally any gun too. This is a revolver jump. All you're gonna be doing is pressing space and shooting your revolver while you're shooting at the ground. That's it. It just sends you directly upward. This is a rev dash. The rev dash, all you're gonna do is you're gonna be looking at the ground, right? Because the revolver doesn't work if you don't look at the ground, so you gotta look at the ground. Then you're gonna jump, because, you know, the revolver jump, you know, you gotta get some extra height in there. And then you're gonna dash. Jump, dash, shoot. If the timing's too hard, you can practice it like this, where you just stand still, jump, dash, shoot. Here you go, and then jump, dash, shoot. If you're feeling crazy, you can do it into a B-hop, so here I'm B-hopping, jump, dash, shoot. And then chain it into another B-hop. And then I have my cooldowns back again, so jump, dash, shoot. Mid-air rev dashing is pretty cool. You can combine the previous movement tech where you use the booster pads to jump really high, or you can revolver jump, and then you're just gonna rev dash in the middle of it like this. Since you're already in the air, you actually don't need to press space again. You can just press your dash button and just shoot at the ground. Here's the mid-air rev dash with just a revolver jump. Surfing is really cool. It's where you are able to surf on top of slanted surfaces like this and build up a ton of speed. It is named after the CSGO mechanic, which feels like you're surfing on waves. Fun fact. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna go on a slanted surface like this. This surface over here is not slanted enough. This one is really steep, so you're able to do this. To surf, what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold W, press shift, and hold space, these 3 keys right here. And then you're gonna press a 4th key, which is just gonna be the direction on where the wall is. So the wall is over here, which would be D, to my right. So I'm gonna jump on the wall and then hold all those keys. Since this is the opposite, I'm gonna be holding all those keys again, W, shift, and space all together. And I'm gonna add the A key, which is my left, because the wall is on my left. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna strafe back into the wall using the strafe technique I showed you guys earlier, where you hold the direction key and you turn your mouse in that direction, like this. Ramp dashing is really cool. It is going to be where you rev dash onto a slanted surface, and you do not need to press space onto this. All you need to do is dash and shoot. If you time it right, you can actually go way higher. It also depends on the angle of the ramp too. This is minigun hovering. It's hilarious. You're gonna jump or use a jump pad, and you're just gonna shoot the ground. That's it. You can do it on the jump pad. It's gonna be a lot better on the jump pad, and then you can combine it with the rev dash tech, and then you just hover and go pretty fast. This is rocket jumping. It is gonna be almost identical. This is rocket jumping. This is identical to the rev dash. There's almost no difference, except I think it is slightly faster. You do have to reload though, so that kind of sucks. Whatever reason, these moving up and down elevator platforms will boost you an insane amount when you start airstrafing on them. So we're gonna combine that with a dash extend, and then we're just gonna go flying. Being able to U-turn is pretty important, especially if you're going for trick shots. So what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna use any method of flying into the air. I'm gonna be doing a rocket jump. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold the direction key I wanna turn in. So this way it's gonna be my right side, and I'm gonna be turning my mouse like this. I'm just gonna follow my mouse movement towards the direction I wanna go to and hold down the direction key. Hello, I'm Dim. Please leave a like and a comment to tell me if you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. You mean the world to me. There are a lot of other movement techs, but they're super niche, or they're just subcategories of the movement techs I talked about today. So I didn't feel like including them, but if you guys want to see a more advanced one, I can do that, I guess. That's going to be it from me though. Thank you. Bye-bye. Also use my code in the description if you want to sign up for the game. I really appreciate it.